Hey, Carrie! It is me, and Kamali's with me, because we went to see the midnight release of Harry Potter movie together last night. Or, yeah, that way, for me.
Hold on. There we go.
Yeah, we kind of fell right now, you know, we went to bed at 5:30 in the morning, and it's 2 in the afternoon, and we woke up at, like, 10 in the morning after being asleep at 5:30.
Because my fucking job won't stop calling because they're jerks.
And I heard the call, and it woke me up, and then I couldn't get back to sleep because I was just like, oh my god, that was the end. We really just did our last midnight release, and I just had, like, my spastic moment when I woke up this morning, instead of last night when it was all over, because I was just too hopped up on adrenaline after the movie. And so, my review of the movie. We're sitting outside, actually, because it's a really nice day, and I'm still geeking it out in Ravenclaw stuff, because look at this. Kamali got me a skirt that goes really well with my Ravenclaw t-shirt, because it's in it's in the black and the blue, like my shirt, and it's awesome, and I thought that was, like, the coolest thing ever, and she's awesome for it, because I saw it in the store, and I couldn't get it then, because
they had, like, a size 2.
They had, like, a size 2, and I'm not, actually I think it was, like, a size 0, that's really it. It was the smallest size they had, and I am not the smallest size they have.
And of course, the only reason why they still have it is because no one's a fucking size 0, just saying.
Yeah. So, it was really, really, really fucking awesome that she got it for me, and now I can wear this, and it's fantastic. Anyway, movie review. Okay, I really, really liked the movie, but there were things that they changed that kind of, sort of, bugged us both. In particular, I really didn't like how they did Neville. Oh, and by the way, people, if you haven't seen the movie and you haven't read the book, there are spoilers, so do not listen to this video any further. But, the way they did Neville killing Nagini kind of really sort of annoyed me, because the way they did it in the book was just so much more epic, and I feel like the fact that Hermione and Ron were trying to kill it with basilisk fangs, and, like, Nagini wasn't even near Voldemort, kind of took away from how that whole scene went down, because I think that if it was actually done the way that it was supposed to be done, it would have been a lot more epic, because he did it, like, right in front of Voldemort's face. It was like a outward defiance of Voldemort, like, while he was right there. And so the fact that the way they did it in the movie kind of was, like, frustrating for me, and they changed a lot of the scenes, like, in the Battle of Hogwarts and everything, but, I mean, I guess I can somewhat understand, because, like, they didn't develop things enough to, like, really make them meaningful, and they downplayed, like, the death scenes of characters, which was really, really disappointing.
It was annoying, because you're sitting there expecting to, like, sob your heart out, and you only sob your heart out for about half the characters, because the rest of them you don't even see.
Yeah, it was kind of like, you don't, and I wanted to see, like, Fred's death scene, like, how they made it out in the book, and they didn't, like, you didn't even see it. You just see them, like, crying over his body, but, like, you don't even really see his face. And, like, Tonks and Lupin, it was kind of touching to see how they were, like, they couldn't even fully touch each other's hands. Like, they were reaching for each other in the one scene last time you saw them before it, and then when you see their bodies next to each other, they're still not quite touching, and it's, like, really moving to see that. But, like, I was disappointed to a degree with some of it. But then, like, other parts, it was pretty epic. I was actually quite pleased with the movie in total, but there were just certain things that I wanted to see that weren't there.
Like, they completely got rid of all the background stuff. Like, they didn't explain anything about Albus. They didn't explain, like, their version of explaining something about Albus was having Hermione randomly pull facts out of her ass about someone she should know nothing about.
And then they didn't explain, like, Ariana Dumbledore. Like, they didn't explain any of the backstory for, like, half the characters. And, like, the prince's tale was nice, but, like, they didn't quite do it like they were supposed to. Oh, and, I don't know if Quality can get her laptop in here, but we found, like, the most epic Sirius Black guy. Like, this guy, we, like, chased him down because, and you can find it on my Facebook, Carrie, and nobody else really can, but you can find it on my Facebook, Carrie, and,
it's epic.
It's epic. Like, this guy just came, and he was dressed as Sirius Black in Azkaban, and he did it so well. We were like, we need a picture with you, like, now.
Actually, Carrie, you will appreciate this. You know how, there I am. You know how, like, for Sirius Black, he's supposed to be really pretty, and, you know, they put Gary Oldman in instead of a pretty man, and he ended up being not so pretty? Well, this boy was what Sirius Black should have been. That's all I'm saying. Go look at the picture.
It was really, really awesome. I was, like, quite happy.
And we had stoner food.
Oh, yeah, we had this guy, too. Like, we had this obnoxious guy behind us. Like, the entire movie, like, he was seriously, like, high on Xanax or something.
Actually, he said that.
He said he was high on Xanax.
$800 of Xanax. I was like,
Yeah, and he just kept, like, ruining things for us. But at the same time, like...
seriously, you see, like, people dying, and suddenly you hear, way to go, Dumbledore, in a complete monotone.
Way to go, Molly Weasley, when she did her whole...
Like, not my daughter, you
Not
bitch.
my daughter, you bitch!
Like, that thing ended, and, like, 15 minutes after that, when everything is said and done, that's when you hear, way to go, Molly Weasley.
Yeah, he was kind of behind the take on everything, too. It was kind of, like, really, really obnoxious.
He was doing monotony. He was, not monotony, his voice was, like, monotonous. He was being, I think it was there to be obnoxious.
Yeah. But I just figured I would make a video with some of my opinions. I have way too many to even think properly right now. Like, I haven't even fully processed it, and I'm probably going to have to see it another 1 or 2 times before I can even fully, like, comprehend, because last night I was just so excited and at the same time sad that it was, like, the last midnight release, and I was just so all over the place last night that I don't think I fully, like, understood everything that I was seeing. And so it was, like, really kind of bittersweet. And but I did want to make a video and give my general ideas upon leaving it last night, and just because you made, like, 2 videos and I just made 1 more recently, so I was going to make this one, especially because Harry Potter is pretty much how we met. We met at the book release for Deathly Hallows. So the fact that, like, the second part of Deathly Hallows, like, the last movie came out, just kind of was like, oh my god. Like, it just hit me, and, I mean, like I said, we met at the book release for Deathly Hallows, and so it's just insane for me. I can't even process that it's over yet. It just hasn't even fully hit me. Like, it hit me, but it probably won't even fully hit me until the movie's out of theaters completely and I can't go see it in theaters anymore. That's my theory. That'll be like, But yeah.
No, it was actually pretty bad, because yesterday we were, you know, I don't know, like, okay, yesterday I didn't really cry that hard at all. Like, the funny thing is, like, I honest to God didn't really cry. And then, like, you see the scene with, you know, Tonks and Remus, and suddenly, like, I start to sniffle, because, like, you kind of put it together, because they try to reach for each other as they're about to die. And then they kept them that way even after they're dead, and that kind of started me off a little bit. And then the whole scene where, you know, Seb finds Lily dead and, like, rocks back and forth, and the baby's, like, sitting right there crying.
Oh my god, that, like, killed me. The fact that, like, you see, like, Severus, like rocking Lily,
like,
and then
like,
you just see...
You know, I didn't realize Alan
the baby crying his eyes out.
Facial features. I thought he had a poker face going, but then he actually made facial features, and I was like, oh, I see.
It was insane, but I was quite pleased with it, generally. Even though, like, it went away from the book, I still think they did a really beautiful job with it, for the most part. And, like, some of my complaints are more minor things. I think for the most part it was really good. I think that's what our agreement was. After we finally discussed everything, we were like, okay.
That way, ha.
And then,
I'd give it 2, but I'm typing with 1 hand.
And then I think that we determined, though, that we liked the first part better, because I just think they did a better job with it.
Oh my god.
Oh, and the other thing that I felt was really lacking was Creature. Like, I think Creature's role was downplayed, and...
Was Creature even in the movie?
He was in the first part, but I don't even think he was in the second part at all. I didn't see him at all.
Oh, yeah.
So, but generally we liked it, and this video is getting really, really
part.
long, so I'm going to cut it off now and say bye,
Lame.
and
Boo
I love
his.
you.
The movie was good.